once the opportunity arose for him to close the show, he did it in emphatic style.
Whatever he hits falls.
This is KUGAN CASSIUS for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. I'm joined by the Benns. Conor and Harley, how are you guys?
All good. Yourself?
All good, all good.
All good, all good, listen.
How does this make you feel? Start with you, Conor.
It's crazy. Do you know what I mean? I still can't believe it's actually happening. You know, I've made my peace in saying what I've had to say to my dad. Like, obviously, I'd rather him sitting at home, enjoying boxing through me. But a man's got to do what a man's got to do. My dad's been training hard for this, and it is worrying for me because I know what it's like getting in the ring. If you asked me before I turned pro, I'd be like, go for it, Dad, yeah, you know. But it's not. I know the risks of getting in the ring. Do you know what I mean? So it's nothing funny about it. There's nothing. I'd rather him not be in there, but a man's got to do what a man's got to do, and I respect that he needs closure for himself. He's in the best condition. He could be in any better condition or fitter shape. So I'm going to back him, support him, and well, he's a living legend, Nigel Benn. What can I say?
So let's just kind of put some facts out there. This will take place on the 23rd of November in Birmingham. It's not licensed by the British Board, it's licensed by BIBA. We're going to obviously find out a little bit later about exactly your dad's kind of struggles to get this licensed by the board, which obviously didn't happen, but it is happening. It's quite adaptly named One More Fight for Closure. Harley, what are your thoughts about it?
I think, yeah, as Conor said, if I wasn't a boxer myself, I probably would have gone, yeah, straight away, go for it. And I am still like that at the minute. He's fitter than a lot of people that have their professional licence and are active at the minute anyway. Yeah, probably rather our dad not boxing, but like I said, man's got to do what he's got to do. He's got the fire in the belly still. He's fit as you like, so why not? If he wants to do that to closure for himself, why not? I'm backing him 100%.
You can see why people would be against this though, Conor?
Of course, but I've heard that they're own brain surgeons, they're ringside, brain scanners, they're taking all these safety precautions. So I've said to my dad's agent, like, listen, this ain't no joke, do you know what I mean? You have the best of the best there, ready, just in case, you know what I mean? Because you never know. So it's one of them things, when you hear about all these things that go on, you know, when I'm here that they're having brain surgeons there, they're having this there, they're having that there, it sort of brings me peace of mind. And when I see how hard my dad's training and that, it's sort of like, okay, he's taking it seriously. It's just madness. It's not madness. You know, he's 55, it's crazy. But it's not like he's just hung up the gloves and never stepped foot in the gym after retirement. He was in the gym grafting. Like, he's been grafting for the past 23 years, training twice, 3 times a day. So, as I said, he still had that hunger, still had that desire. I think I relit something in him when I turned pro and he walked me out. I think that's when it really was like, I fancy a bit of this, because boxing's changed since back then. And I think that really made him like, yeah, I fancy a bit of this again. And you got to remember, he wasn't living, he was saying himself, he didn't live the life he wanted to live. When he was fighting. He had a lot going on when he had his last 3 fights, and I think he owes it to himself to closure. He don't want to be 78 years old and going, I wish I gave it a try and never did.
But, you know, like, your dad's had a career that only the majority of the boxing world could ever dream of, and what has he actually said to you about why he needs that closure? Because
he feels like he spent too much of his career doing all the wrong things, such as burning the candle at both ends, from women to drugs to partying, whereas he's been lit a clean life for 22, 23 years. And he feels like he's fitter now than he's ever been, which I probably believe. I think the only thing against him is his age. Apart from that, he's incredibly fit, he can half dig, and still, you know, as I say, the power's the last thing to go. I think the only thing that is concerning is his age. But he says he's Nigel Benjamin Button Benn.
That's his line. That's his line. That's his line. But Harley, obviously, up until the 23rd, which is in a couple of months' time, people are going to kind of have their opinion about. I mean, we saw Frank Warren the other day saying that, you know, kind of urging your dad not to do it, and I think a lot of people in boxing could have that opinion, but ultimately is his own man, and if that's what he wants to do, that's what he wants to do.
Yeah, listen, everyone is going to have their opinion about everything, always. Like, no matter what it is. People have had their opinion on me, people have had their opinion on Conor, people are having their opinion on this. People's opinions, I think, you know what, I think people's opinions are very relevant when it comes to what we're talking about here, because yeah, of course, I don't know if it's been done before. His age isn't on his side, but the clean lifestyle now, the fitness, the health that he has is on his side. So I think people need to just let it be. Do you know what I mean? I know people are going to have their say, and of course, but listen, the man wants to do it. He's a Benn. He's got the fire in his belly to fight. Why not?
In the lead up to obviously this being announced today, at any point does your dad come and kind of speak to you guys about what you think and whether you think he should be doing it, or will he do it regardless of whether you want him to do it or not?
He'd do it regardless of whether we wanted him to do it or not.
Yeah.
Complete. So what am I going to say? I'm not supporting this. I bet my dad in anything he wants to do.
Yeah.
Is it selfish? A little bit. But listen, you know, in this sport you've got to be selfish. So let him do what he's got to do. Do you know what I mean? He ain't fighting for money. He ain't fighting for fame. He's fighting for himself. And what makes it even more sincere is he's doing it for himself, which is very selfish again. But you know, it's not about money. He's got his massive gaff in Australia. He don't need no fame. He's a legend, and still to this day, he can't walk down the streets, you know, without getting praised. I mean, that's the way he moved to Australia, to get out of all this. But it ain't for the fame, clearly. So it's for himself, and that's what I think. Do you know what? This really is for himself. You do what you got to do, and I just pray to God that it's God's will.
Mark Peters there with the voice. Are you convinced that this will be just the one fight? Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
The fact that it's Sakio Bika is another story in itself, because he only fought a year and a half ago and looked alright. So, but my dad's in some condition. You'll see. Like, I see him training in the gym every day. Well, wait till you have a look at him. He's fit, very fit.
All right. Well, this press conference is about to start. So, Harley, Conor, thank you very much for your time, and we'll catch up with you about.
Yeah. We got some talking to do.
We've got some talking to do as well,
no
Harley.
problem.
All right, top man.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
The opportunity arose for him to close the show, and he did it in emphatic style.
Whatever he hits falls.